right.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Bye.
Good shot.
Better than that. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the race.
Do your business.
coming back into the fight that round. That's his round. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off.
Let's fight.
Look for the left hook over that right hand. That's it. Set it up with the jab, though. Set it up with the jab, then look for your power shot.
And time.
Okay, now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset, switch stance.
That's good work. Nothing stupid, man. Go on. Hey, take your time. Take your time.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not working out. Not working out. Switch southpaw.
One, two,
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a El Nino, Marco Antonio Barrera, and all the talking has... And we're underway in round one. And he just misses with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Just missed with that hook. Just avoids the left uppercut. Perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. And there's the bell to start round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can. Did you see that? The Venezuelan is rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill. Tap.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Oh my! Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before. Right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to... On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
punch lands. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. There's a counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. The Venezuelan is rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is heavy.
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the gods, they...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Is there any way... Here we go to the fourth round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I'd like to... Whoa, wait a minute! Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They both want a knockout, you can tell. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be... Whoa, wait a minute! Jorge Linares. Oh, Linares goes to the canvas. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout.
number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing.
It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Falcor Bay? And hopefully we'll have a memorable fight as well. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Diego Corraless, 5'10.5". And here we see Diego Corraless.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
And of course, we fight outside today. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Look at that right hand. Swing and a miss with the jab. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
That right hook won't score. No defense for that hook. How about that time counter shot? When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You got a swarm on your case, you know you've got to fight, you got to hold him, you got to tie him up, you got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching till that referee said stop.
Good counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. About Diego Corraless that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get Here we go for round 2. Now, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Shot. They don't give us a second to catch our breath. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They exchange punches. Pulling the hook, but it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Diego Corraless out last round. And there's the bell to start round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Hook misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab just got blocked. Only catching air with that hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Swinging at us with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Diego Corraless that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see. There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
And down goes Diego Corraless. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods. Took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice counter. They both want the knockout. And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Diego Corraless that last round. Time for the 5th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Punch, counter punch. Missing with that right hook. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. Well done with that counter shot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Corraless that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance with...
Let's start the sixth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the left hook. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. That counter shot lands. A perfect counter shot. Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than have to.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. You don't want to trade shots. Lucky that hook didn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Corraless that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously...
Round 7, here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Hold that thought! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Did you see that? Robinson... Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. There's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
That counter punch caught him clean. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Beautiful counter punch. Corraless is stumbling and bumbling. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, and what a result.